Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is CryptoTakeOver coming back with another video again for y'all this evening. And on today's video, we're going to be going over Bitcoin and the charts, take a look at what is happening this weekend in the markets, what we can expect when the other stock markets open on Monday, and actually the CMEs open within the next couple of hours too as well. What are we going to be expecting? So with that being said, stay tuned for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that I make. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're taking a look at the 15-minute chart here. If this is your first time on the channel, we use Cipher by CryptoFace on this channel to go over the charts to see what market prediction may end up being based on probability. So here we can see on our 15-minute time frame, we are starting to get some things lined up for us. Sorry about that. Okay, so it looks like our money flow is kind of wanting to move up into that greenish area. We recently just had a little nice spike up to the top side here, finding our 200 moving average on our 15-minute time frame. So we're sitting at about 5,400 right now. Market does look like it wants to pump just a tad bit as we're speaking. Money flow also kind of moving into that greenish area here. We did kind of consolidate out just a tad bit. Money flow did kind of look like it wanted to start buying, up some of this Bitcoin here. But we can see that we kind of got rejected there with some more money flow to the red money flow to the downside. And it does look like we kind of want to make a push back to the upside here currently on our 30-minute time frame. Looking like we want to see a push, 45-minute as well. Currently trending above our 13 and our 21 EMA as well, and our 50. And on our 1 hour, we're getting that same push to the upside as well. Money flow also moving into that top area. We might get rejected here like we did back over here at our zero pivot point on our money flow. So we just need to be aware of that if that happens. Now, the reason that I might say that is because this consolidation just seems to be pretty sideways right now. And if we get another rejection here, then that would probably indicate that we might see some more downwards potential. But also this money flow is starting to move into that greenish area on our 1 hour. So we just need to be ready for that and maybe expect a movement to the upside here. So we had this 1 hour blood diamond yesterday. And I was kind of expecting more or less something to appear on our higher time frames with that too as well. But we're going to just still take a look at this and see what might be happening here and what we can expect. Get rid of that. So on our 1 hour, it does look like we did wick out at the 50 moving average. So that is also another indication that we may not have a big move to the upside. It does look like a pretty nice little wick there. Our 1 hour 100 EMA is at about 6K. Wow. Yesterday, our 100 moving average was at about 6,200 or 6,300-ish area. I remember keeping an eye on that just in case we decided to pump up there, but it looks like we're still dropping down just a tad bit right now. But the fact that we are trying to push above our 21 and our 13 right now, currently getting rejection at our 50 EMA on our 1 hour. We'll see. It might be a little bit more consolidation to the side as we continue on into this next week. If we get into our 2 hour here, we can see that we wicked above our 21 EMA. It does look like it kind of wants to continue pushing to the upside with a nice little trigger wave here as well. Money flow still heavily in the red, so that might keep the price suppressed down just a tad bit more. Then let's go into our 4 hour, see what's happening here. Currently finding a wick out rejection at our 13 EMA, and then also money flow still heavily in the red, sending us somewhat into a little bit of a trigger wave here. That money flow is going to keep us held down for the most part right now. Nice rejection there on our 13 EMA. We're going to probably continue out sideways just a tad bit more unless we see some big volume come in to continue pushing us to the upside. But as of right now, it does look like we are getting a little bit of suppressed selling action right as we go into some of these higher time frames. if y'all are interested, I do have a weekly newsletter that I send out. I say weekly, I get around to it every once in a while. It's really just content that I give to my Patreon members. If you're not a Patreon member, you can sign up for the Patreon page, Patreon posts, a second link in the description box below. But if you just want the curated content that I provide, you can also sign up for the weekly newsletter, and I tend to do that maybe every other week or something. So it won't be as consistent as my Patreon posts, but feel free to check that out as well. And also I do giveaways. So if you want to be qualified for the giveaways, make sure that you sign up for the newsletter, and it's an easy way for me to just get in touch with you and if you do win. Also, the Patreon page is available. I'm going to be updating the Patreon post probably here within the next couple of hours. I want to go over a few different charts, the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones, just to see what they're telling us. So I will be doing a custom chart review inside of the Patreon page, so feel free to sign up for that. Also, I tell you how I customly set up my whales buy sell indicators as well, and also how I set up the Aldo EMAs. So those are both custom indicators that I use alongside with Market Cipher. And I know some people have asked why my Market Cipher looks different. I go over all of that in the Patreon posts with the private videos that I have in there. So feel free to check out the Patreon page. If y'all do want to become a private VIP Signals member, y'all can also find that tier inside of the Patreon page as well. Second link in the description box. Once you sign up for the VIP, message me your Discord name, and I'll send you a link to the private channel that we have, and that way you can get all my ins and outs of the markets and my signals that I give. Y'all can go ahead and join the Discord group as well if y'all want, and message me if y'all have any questions. And then also the Telegram group is free to join if y'all would like to. I basically just give news updates, things that I have going on with CryptoTakeOver, and signals that I like to that I see inside of my charts that I'm willing to give for free out to as well. So feel free to join that group as well. It is free. So let's continue back into the charts real quick. Our 4 hour, giving us a nice little trigger wave here, but still getting suppressed down from our money flow. Same here with our 6 hour. So what I'm going to be really curious about is that we got our blood diamond on our 1 hour, and that was signaled back here when we had this rejection. So if we see a rejection here on our 6 hour, I would definitely think that could be either a yellow X or a blood diamond, and we just need to be aware of that as the price continues to move sideways. Currently not even testing resistance at our 13 or our 21 EMA as well. Same here on our 8 hours, still getting heavily suppressed by our money flow as well, and just indicating that on our higher time frames we do have still quite a few sellers left in the market right now. Probably panic selling, maybe something big about to occur pretty soon that we need to be on the lookout for as well. Same with our 12-hour money flow, still trending into the red. And even as we go into our 21-hour money flow, still trending into the red. We are getting some big green dots indicating that we are wanting to try to move up. But if prices move up anymore, we're going to see the sellers come in and just start to sell off the market. So as prices start to move up, I would imagine we're still going to have quite a bit of selling pressure to keep the price suppression down right now, and people wanting to just get out of these markets and probably panic sell to go buy toilet paper. So we can see on our 1 day though, we are getting a big green dot. So we also need to be aware of this. We had our last big green dot here, couldn't quite make it up above even our 21 EMA, got rejected again. So our 21 EMA on our 1 day is at about 7,700, and 13 EMA is about 7,100. So I would expect some consolidation around these areas for our 21 and our 13 EMA to come back down and maybe give us a little bit more of a just less distance in between them as well. So we probably won't see any major moves just yet, but I have a feeling we're going to be gearing up for something in the near term future that we all need to be ready for. I am telling my Patreon members and my just my private VIP members what they need to be ready for and what exactly I'm seeing in the charts here for them to be ready for as well. We are at the ready. We are getting ready to take our positions. I think we are also getting good entries for the most part. So I'm really happy for them as well. And just to know that they are ready for this next move when it is to occur. Then we have our 3-day here. We are still getting some nice rejection here on our 3-day, indicating that we will probably get in another big green dot down here to the bottom side. And this might be another little consolidation for us as well. Our 5-day indicating that our money flow still has not just quite moved into the red territory just yet, but is starting to get there. So we can expect maybe even a more substantial move. Last time we did move to our red money flow, we had quite a big of a sell-off for the most part. This was our last. So we had this sell-off happen here, and then we started to move into that red, and then had even more of a sell-off. So this is going to be interesting times as we go into next week and probably further into the week. This is what we need to be ready for. And as you can see, I already have a few price targets down there, but hey, don't be peeking. That's for the VIP members only. So you just got a sneak peek preview at that. And hopefully I'll see y'all in VIP soon. But we can be expecting something to take place, especially based on that 5-day. And moving into our 6-day, we can see that our money flow is still kind of rounding off to the bottom side. Now, if we still round off here, let's say we come back down and put in another big green dot as well, that is going to be substantial indication that our money flow is going to move alongside with it, but that also we can expect something else to occur if this money flow does come into the red, as well as in our 6-day too. So guys, I use TradingView Pro Plus plan right now, but I am upgrading to the premium sometime soon. CryptoFace was nice enough to reach out to me and help me out with this. So I am going to be upgrading to the premium, and based on I'm helping him out. I know he's got the affiliate program coming out pretty soon too. So hopefully whoever doesn't have Market Cipher will then be able to have Market Cipher and get signed up under my affiliate link with CryptoFace. So I want to make sure that I can bring him a bunch of sales, and it's because it's been doing wonders for me too. But I'm upgrading to the premium soon, but I have the Pro Plus plan right now. So if y'all want to also just help support the channel, use the link in the description box below. Pro Plus allows you to use a few more indicators on the screen alongside with Market Cipher, like I'm using the Wells buy sell signal and also the Aldo EMAs. And I think I can add one more indicator to that, but the premium will allow me to have a few more indicators, and then also look at the second charts too as well. If your plan is to just buy and hodl, I would recommend getting a Ledger Nano X or S. Right now, I think Ledger is giving a free Nano S away whenever you buy a Ledger Nano X. So even if you are trading on the exchanges, you should probably consider taking profit and then moving it to a ledger, making sure that you keep your crypto safe during times like these as well. We use Bybit to leverage trade. I like to use Bybit. I think some of my VIP members still use BitMEX, and some other. So I think they told me that they use Kraken too as well. So I like Bybit. I like the interface of it. It does what it does. It does what it needs to do for me at least. But I would highly recommend that you use the testnet first, so that way you can get used to the interface. So what you want to do is sign up with the link in the description box. Make sure that you contact support down here and ask them how to access the testnet. And once you get used to trading using the testnet, then you can actually deposit your real BTC on there, and you can follow my trade signals in VIP as well. And if you are a USA citizen, you can use Prime XBT to leverage trade Bitcoin, the S&P 500, gold and silver, some fiat currencies as well, all using Bitcoin. So it's pretty interesting. Check that out. And then also I use Brave browser to browse the web. It's a lightweight browser made by the same people that made Mozilla Firefox. It allows me to browse the web ad-free for the most part. So Brave does have their own ads that pop up in the bottom right hand corner, but you can always opt out of that. But if I click an ad in the bottom right hand corner, then I get a percentage of BAT token delivered to me every month. So as you can see, I've been collecting BAT token ever since I've been using the browser. Super convenient, super cool. And then you can tip your favorite content creators using your BAT token in your wallet on your browser. Also, CryptoTab browser is a lightweight browser that allows you to mine Bitcoin. So I have this running on 2 other laptops right now. You can also use it on your phone or your tablet if you like. And this will allow you to mine Bitcoin without the whole hassle of setting up an ASIC miner or an Ant miner. So it's super convenient. I just run it in the background for the most part, just as a background process. But not on this computer since I'm streaming, but on the other computers I use it there. And let's finish off with the charts. We are currently on our 6th day here, taking a look to see what's happening as we move into our weekly time frame. We can see our weekly, I want to say our weekly did get the blood diamond. Our weekly didn't get the blood diamond. Okay, so let's go back to our Heikenashis. So we just got our support here on our weekly at our 200 smooth moving average. And we have this downside sell-off here, a nice little deep cut in our weekly to start to move us even further to the downside too. So I would expect that, well, we're going to get a new candle open at the end of this, this is our new candle, I think, right? I can't remember. Let's see. So if this is the 9th of March, this will be the 16th. Okay, so we're going to get a new candle opening tomorrow. So midnight tonight, we'll get a new candle open. We'll see where it exactly starts and stops at and go from there. But I would say that based on our movement on our weekly time frame, we still have a little bit more downside to go based on this. So going into our 2-week, you can see we still have that blood diamond there on our 2-week. That's just crazy. We haven't never seen another blood diamond, I don't think, except back here, but it's just in different circumstances, and the situation was a little bit different there. So we've already kind of looked into this as well to see what was happening. So we can probably expect something else to happen here in the near term future. I'm keeping my VIPs up to date daily, consistently. If they ever have any questions, I get to them first more than anything. So we'll take a look at our 21 as well, which is our 3-week basically. And then also no blood diamond on our 3-week except until now. So that's quite interesting as well. And then as we move into our monthly time frame, we can see that we do have a red dot that has appeared, somewhat of some trigger waves sending us to a little bit lower of a downside too. So overall trend, we're not going to try to go against it right now, but we're going to be cautious. We're going to do what we need to do. And with that being said, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links down in the description box. Please watch some more videos, guys. We have been kind of calling for this drop. The past couple of videos, I would say probably maybe either 2 or 3 weeks ago, we've been calling for this drop to happen, and we were on it. My VIP members were on it. You can take a look at the profit logs in the Discord group to know that we are pretty much ready for all this to occur. So with that being said, y'all, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see y'all on the next video. Check out the other videos that appear right about now.